Welcome back to Divine Capricorns with me, Amanda. This is a channel that reads for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements. And we're going to get right into a general reading. Right into it. I've got my Threads of Fate Oracle deck here. I've actually been really enjoying this for readings, so yeah, let's get a couple cards from this deck and I'll go right into tarot. If you need anything from me, the information is in the description box below, including following me on social media. Like, let's be friends. Let's be cool. I'm always looking for new and interesting people to converse with. So, yeah. Spirit, what is the energy for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements through this deck? What messages from this deck can we find? The Seeker. Can I have another card, please? I just heard you are a gift. I know that's right. Oh, it gave me two. Okay, we'll take it. The Revolutionary and Transmute. Whoa. Whoa. All right. On the Transmute card, above this, I don't know if it's a beetle. I think it's a beetle of some sort. There's an eye. And honestly, it reminds me of my tattoo. Oh, well, that's weird. We're not reading for me, but yeah. So we have two cards that are part of like the major in this deck. So that's awesome. And then Transmute is more like a minor type of card. So let's get right to these. And I'm going to read the descriptions. The Seeker is 110. 110. Right here. I usually put it in to it. Siege, the Revolutionary. They're like bookmarks. And then Transmute is 44. Ooh. Have you been seeing fours lately? Because I know I have. No wonder this card is coming up. I'm going to read Transmute first because I'm here. All right. It's a scarab. Oh, wow. Cool. Scarab. Within you lies the ability to take dense energy and turn it into a lighter and higher vibration. You can do this in response to constricting situations, difficult relationships, or blockages within your internal landscape. Sometimes we do not need to consciously work at the issue, but simply have the intention of doing so. This card is an invitation to identifying that which needs to shift and creating a sacred container for what you want to transmute. Wow. That's cool. I like that a lot. And honestly, like, this resonates for me. So usually that's an indicator for me that I'm on the right track. In terms of reading energy. So the Revolutionary card is asking you to challenge the status quo. Whether it is external or internal, the Revolutionary seeks to do things radically different. Like the Outlaw, which is another card, the Revolutionary has ideals that can be viewed as out there. They're a natural leader that can see what the collective needs and are able to put it into action. They invite others to be a part of building the world within them. The revolutionary invites us to bring some of the trailblazing energy and apply it to our situation in life. How can you meet the needs of the collective? How can you lead with integrity? Be aware that working with revolutionary energy does not always translate to being accepted and loved. You will have people that support you, but your work can also attract naysayers. This just means it is potent and worthwhile. Do not let anyone affect how you stand in the world. Allow their words to fuel your fire and keep going. That is crazy that this is coming out because this feels like it's a message also for me. I'm not saying just for me. This is the way that I feel about this, about reading. So this is for someone. It's very powerful, or it's for a lot of you. Maybe breaking through limiting beliefs. The Seeker indicates a need for energy, movement, vitality, and excitement. The Seeker is childlike at heart and has faith that, at its core, the world is a beautiful place. As we grow older, it is easy to lose touch with our innocence and a sense of wonder. We have responsibilities, stressful home and work environments, external pressures, physical sensitivities, and disease. In the end, we get locked into a survival mentality and we don't know how to break free. The Seeker's message is one of reclamation, which is actually we got the reclaim card not that long ago, so that's crazy. It is not so much about ridding yourself of the stress, but remembering your essence. Slowly nurture your sense of wonder to all that is around you. You may feel silly at first, but you keep going, keep working on it to balance out the negative. Replace statements of what if everything goes wrong with what if everything is exactly as it should be. I think we're going to definitely get a very spiritual message out of this read. So I'm very much looking forward to this. I feel very hopeful. And maybe that you feel very hopeful, or maybe your guides, my guides, want you to feel very hopeful. But let's get some more information. All right, Spirit, can you show me more about these cards and why they came out for my Capricorns? Oh my. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. All right. Well, party has started. We have 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands. We have 9 of Wands next to that. We have the 5 of Pentacles, so we have 2 5s, and 4 of Cups. Now keep an open mind, because this is a lot of different energies, although kind of similar because we have 2 5s here. 5s are about making changes, like major changes. This is not small, like itty bitty ones. This is like you consciously being aware of what needs to shift. I feel like you're putting, you're putting something down. You're putting down the sword, the heavy load that you've carried, to become more aligned with yourself. Yeah, because 5 of Pentacles is like the scarcity mindset, like feeling or thinking that you don't deserve, right? You don't deserve to have prosperity. You don't deserve to have abundance, which is not true. We all deserve that. We are all deserving. Something is fleeing from you, Or like maybe you're leaving behind the deceit, like the betrayal itself, or betrayals. This could be multiple. Can I have more information, please? Thank you. My goodness. 8 of Swords. The Sun. Okay, finally. We've got a positive card. The Sun brings light to things, though. So it's like you're becoming aware. 2 of Wands. I love this card in this deck. This is the Crow Tarot, by the way. Can I have one more card? One more card, please. The World. Yes. Yes. Absolutely yes. You know why I love this? Because the World is the end of it's the last card. And it's the last card in the majors. So I feel like something has really come to a head, really come to not, I would say an end, I would say a major shift. This feels like a shift within you. We do have full moon on Sunday. Yeah, full moon on Sunday in Capricorn. And this one's going to be quite major for us. It'll affect anybody that has Capricorn in their chart, really. So yeah. I feel like there's a sense of balance within you with the 2 of Wands. It's like you're clear of mind. Like you're so much more clear about something. And it could be like this could very much have to do with your purpose in this lifetime. I feel like you're unstoppable. But maybe you just didn't know that for so long. It's like, this feels like very much like self-worth to me. Of like, you mean something, like you matter and you are important. And maybe you don't hear that enough. Maybe you're not able to receive that kind of energy very well. But it's like this sense of knowing. So when you say I feel, it's a feeling. When you say I think, it's from your mind. When you say I know, that's wisdom. That is your intuition speaking. I know who I am. I know what I am worth. It's very different than I think I know who I am. You think? Or do you know? They're all they all serve different purposes, but I know is way more powerful than I think or I feel. Feelings can change in a split second, right? Our emotions, they're like water. That's why they represent the cups, right? So it's like they are very fluid and constantly moving. Your thoughts do something similar. We're always thinking. There's thoughts come in and out all the time. There is a flow to it. But there's also the aspect of the mind can control us unless we get a control over it. Whereas intuition, that's all knowing. Like you've transformed and transmuted from learning from an experience to now knowing. And that's where wisdom comes in. Wisdom is formed from learning from an experience or experiences. You can't be a wise person unless you've gone through a lot. You've experienced a lot. And those who have the ability to share that have transmuted a lot. Like, you can... And when I say transmute, it's like the idea of healing something, right? It's a major shift. Doesn't mean that it no longer exists, right? People get that twisted all the time. Oh, it's going to disappear once I heal. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's always going to be there. It's how you handle it, how you cope with it, and how you respond to it. You go from reacting and being triggered all the time to responding, grounding, knowing, right? Yeah, I feel like somebody here really needs to hear these things. And if that is you, I am here for you. You know, if I always feel like this is my way of being able to connect with other people that I can hold space for, because I'm very good at that, and it's very natural for me. So this is a tool for me to be able to help others get through whatever they're going through. And that's why I love it so much, is because I've been able to do that and so much more than that with this tool. I don't know what your tool is. I don't know what your medium is. I don't know what it is for you. I'm just giving you an example so that it's easier to kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. I know that there's a lot here, but it's like this... I almost kind of feel like you've been dwelling on what has been happening to you for some time, because we have the Nine of Wands in the middle. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is not a card that just comes out for anyone. This comes out for somebody who's really had to push. You know, this is somebody who's very tired of holding on to the baggage. Somebody who's very, very much exhausted from having to do the work, right? Spiritual work and like shadow work, internal work, however you want to put it. It is very tiring. It's very tiring. On top of everything else that we have to deal with as humans. Like, it's a lot. Ooh, there's Theon. Wow. So for me, the world is, it's a Saturn card. I don't know why people do the fixed signs on this one. This is Saturn's card. So for me, this is Aquarius. Sun is Leo. So something is being brought to light to you. Something is like being balanced out, letting go of like all this stuff. Even like not feeling like yourself. My hope is that it turns into you feeling more like yourself and really letting go of this stuff, because you're wearing it as a badge of sorts, or like you're just carrying it around with you, and you don't have to. You really don't have to. You can choose not to. We do have a Hierophant at the bottom of the Crow Tarot deck. And I like this because this is giving me dedication to your practice, dedication to working on yourself. Yeah. Spirit, what is the advice here for this reading? Can you give me advice? Because we're going to close it out. This is also just, there's so much energy here. It's kind of hard to stay in it for a long period. Okay, what is the advice? Whoa. Okay. We have Page of Swords, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups. It's telling me you don't have to go through this alone. A support group would be a really great idea in any sense. Like, doesn't have to be like an actual one you sign up for at a place. This could just be having a group of supportive people. And maybe that group is just one person, you and that person. Okay, it doesn't have to be multiple people, just it can also be like your support system can also be a therapist. I'm just throwing it out there. I said it. I feel like there's also this you're curious on how to reconnect. Because Knight of Cups, he's the romantic knight, and knights go on journeys, right? They leave their home, they leave their comfort to go learn, to go experience. And I'm not going to say like there's romance here. I want to say that there's this ability for you to reconnect to the emotional side of you. The side of you that really does deeply love. My instant thought process is doing heart chakra work. I really love listening to heart chakra music when I take salt baths, when I do skincare, because I am effectively like trying to like love the way that I look, love the way that I feel. That's just what I do. You can also Google it. There's plenty of practices. You can also journal things that you appreciate about yourself. I feel like you need to, yeah, just to reconnect. Reach for what you want. Reach, it's there. I promise it's there. Yeah, this is like the calm before the storm, or the calm after the storm, I should say. Like the rainbow, the blooming that happens afterwards. And now I feel like I need to cry. So somebody needs to cry, or maybe just this is emotional for you. I don't know, but I'm sending you so much love wherever you are, because you matter to me. All right, so to save me from actually crying on camera, not that I'm opposed to it, I just trying to keep this, you know, short, sweet, to the point. But I really love and I appreciate all of you for the support that you've given this channel and continue to give this channel. It is incredible, and I definitely wouldn't be able to do this without you. I mean, I've been doing this for 4 years, and I knew eventually I would find all of you, and I'm so glad that I did. So know that you are divine, sacred, and heavenly. By Capricorns.